welcome to the cave and to another video. This time I'm going to be tying a very small baitfish, a very small fry pattern baitfish. We're going to be using the Uphaven Predator craft fur in white, Apex Predator fibre craft fur in grizzle. Gotta say, I like the grizzle. The grizzle is really nice. Impressed with that. Also going to be using a little bit of Apex Predator dubbing in bronze. And the eyes are going to be 4mm. Again, Uphaven. They're almost like a silvery bronze. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, you're going to be using a clear mono thread again. And this is a very easy tie. So the hook I'm using is a 1/0. You could literally come down to any size you like on that, down to the small trout sizes. Number 2s, whatever. The reason I'm using this is because obviously I mainly fish for predators. This will do saltwater as well. Perch and pike will take that in, no problem at all. The smallest to the biggest will hook up on that. That's not even an issue. Okay, so let's get started on the 1/0. Again, start of the eye, a few wraps round, and bring it just down to where the hook point is. Okay, we'll take our craft fur, and I'm going to take a section. Not a huge bundle. Now, a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll strip all this off. Like, I don't do that because I like to have a bit of a bulky head. And to be honest with you, it's not finesse trout flies we're making here, so we don't need to worry too much. I like to have that little bit of bulk in the head. It gives it a nice profile. Okay, so add a little bit of the old Gorilla Glue clear. Place that on. A few wraps round. Working backwards. Like so. So all that material is facing forward. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to hollow tie all that back. So we just split it a little bit. We'll take the inside of our pen and we can push it back. There is specific dubbing tools, so reverse tie tools that I use, but I tend to use them more for the pike flies because they're bigger hooks. That's the ones I use for those. But for your average fly, you know, up to about a size 2/0 on these hooks, you can get away with using the inside, the pen case. Okay, so we're pushing that on. And we're just pushing that back, teasing the fibres back, and remove the tool and secure with a couple of wraps like so. I like to do the old twist, and you can see we have that nice profile. That's the underbody. And see, by leaving that in, you can see here, by not taking any of that fibre out there, that it's actually given it a little bit wider, so you get that nice profile, which is what you want in the water. Also, when you put your glues on, it's going to soak into that, and that's going to stay like that in the water. Right, so you see we've got a couple of loose fibres here. Don't worry about that. Just tease them back, like so. Job done. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a gap there, so this is for our next bit of fibre. So I'm just going to put on a little bit more glue onto there. Predatory fish have teeth, even trout have teeth, so it just makes your flies go a little bit longer. Okay, so we're taking another lot of fibre, and we're going to cut right down at the base. I've got to say, this is really, really nice craft foot. I do really, really like this. Okay, so we're just going to place that on, like so. And you can see just here, it lines up with the hook point. That's going to give you the bulk in the head. And we'll go around a couple of times, like so. And you can see that sticking up there. Perfect. That's what we want. So we're going to split that again. Push it back with the old pen. Like so. There you go. So that is pretty much your belly. A few more wraps there. Get rid of those little loose fibres. Okay, now onto the grizzle. Now, how you'll see they've done this, I believe, I don't know how they've done that actually to get that grizzle. I'm not sure, but it's very, very nice. I really like that. Okay, so you've got long grizzle, and then you've got some shorter golden brown, almost caramel colour there. So what you're going to want to do is grab a little bit of that along with that long grizzle piece, and then you need to cut it as close to the base as possible. Okay, if you get a little bit of the base, don't worry, because you can just cut that off like so. So there you have it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hold that, and I'm just going to put a little touch of the old glue, like so. I'm going to place that on there, and I'm going to give a couple of turns, like so. So that's what you're looking at just now. So I'm now going to take our bronze predator dubbing. Don't worry about those little bits in there, just get them out. Okay, so we're taking a minuscule amount, because what you're aiming to do is get little bits of flashing in the water on this fly, so it's not a big huge flashy fly, but it will give off little flashes in the water, which is pretty much what you see when you're looking in the water. If you see roach and stuff, you'll see little flashes. Okay, so place that on, and a couple of turns round. That's my cat in the background. We'll ignore her for now. And fold that back. A couple of turns, like so. Then we're going to finish that off. A couple of whips. Now, a little trick here is it's a little bit fuzzy around here, so we're just going to touch to get rid of that. Now a little bit of varnish. That's looking really good. Okay, so I'm now going to put some Gorilla Glue where the eyes are going to sit. Now I'm putting more Gorilla Glue on than there is eye, because what this will do when it dries, it will keep that shape in the water, so you get that lovely fry shape. And again, this is a fly that if the trout are feeding on fry, they will just hammer this. If you see predators hitting fry in the margins, because even the biggest pike will take fry, if you see them in the margins taking a small fry, then just chuck one of these, they'll take it. Okay, so yeah, it's a small eye. This is a 4mm. Lovely eye. So I'm just going to take that out. And we're just going to drop it on. And then push it into position. With a little metal, it's not even a dubbing needle. What that actually is, it's actually aluminium toothpicks from AliExpress. And they do the job great. So put that one down as well. And there you go, and that's it. Absolutely lovely, funky little fry. Thanks again for watching. Catch you later.